Dane's personal life had long been intertwined with complexity. He shared 2 daughters with Rebecca Gayhart, his wife of many years. Though they separated in 2018 after a long marriage marked by both beautiful moments and significant challenges, they never finalized a divorce. In early 2025, just before Dane's diagnosis became public, they called off any pending dissolution proceedings. Gayhart described their bond as familial rather than romantic, emphasizing a deep, enduring love rooted in co-parenting and shared history. She committed to supporting him through his illness, acting as a devoted care partner even as they maintained separate lives. In personal writings, Gayhart reflected on the highs and lows of their union, acknowledging the chaos that had entered their relationship at times but affirming the strength of their family unit. Dane spent his final days surrounded by close friends, Gayhart and his daughters, who remained the absolute center of his existence. The announcement of Dane's death carried profound weight. His family released a statement expressing heavy hearts while sharing that he passed after a courageous fight against ALS. They noted his passion for raising awareness and funding research, determined to leave a positive impact for others facing the same battle. Dane adored his fans and was eternally thankful for the love and support poured out to him throughout his ordeal. This outpouring reflected his impact as an actor and a person. Someone whose on-screen intensity translated into real-life resilience. ALS itself is a merciless condition, attacking motor neurons and leading to muscle weakness, paralysis and eventual respiratory failure. For Dane, the journey involved adapting to increasing limitations while maintaining his spirit. He became an advocate, using his platform to highlight the need for better treatments and understanding of the disease. His public revelations about the diagnosis came after private struggles, and he continued working where possible, even filming scenes for projects amid his challenges. The reconnection with Jane added a layer of personal redemption to this period, showing that even in decline, relationships could heal and provide solace. Expanding on the emotional landscape, one can imagine the quiet conversations between Dane and Jane as they navigated forgiveness and friendship. Perhaps they reminisced about lighter times, laughed at shared memories, or simply sat in companionable silence as Dane conserved energy. Such moments likely brought peace to both, allowing Jane to express care without the pressures of romance, and Dane to feel valued beyond his celebrity status. Her devastation post-loss speaks to the depth of that renewed connection, proof that true bonds endure transformations. In broader context, Dane's story resonates with many facing terminal illnesses. Reconnections with ex-partners often occur when perspectives shift toward what truly matters: kindness, understanding, and legacy. His daughters, witnessing their father's grace, likely drew strength from seeing him prioritize relationships and advocacy. The family dynamics, including Gayhart's steadfast presence, illustrated a non-traditional but loving support system. Dane's life, though cut short, exemplified courage and vulnerability. This narrative of reconnection, loss, and legacy extends far beyond a single relationship. It encompasses themes of mortality, forgiveness, family devotion, and the human capacity for growth even in adversity. Dane's final chapter, marked by friendship renewed with Jane, advocacy against ALS, and unwavering love for his children, leaves an inspiring imprint. Word count, approximately 1620. The second article from Us magazine focuses on praise from Eric Dane's final interviewer regarding his vulnerability and openness. Rewritten and expanded into a detailed narrative of at least 1,500 words. Eric Dane's last formal conversation with the world came through a deeply personal interview for the Netflix series Famous Last Words, hosted by Brad Falchuk. This project, designed to capture reflections from notable figures with the understanding that the content would only be released posthumously, allowed Dane to speak candidly about his life, career, struggles, and impending mortality. Filmed in November 2025, several months before his passing on February 19, 2026, the discussion unfolded over dinner and subsequent sessions, revealing a man who embraced authenticity amid profound hardship. Brad Falchuk, known for his work in television production, recalled the initial outreach for the series. The process began with an invitation for Dane to participate, followed by a casual dinner at Dane's home to gauge connection. What emerged was an immediate and profound rapport. Falchuk described Dane as honest, vulnerable, easygoing, funny, and charming from the very start. Their chemistry was natural, leading to follow-up chats before the formal recording. Dane's openness was striking. He set no boundaries, declaring there were no topics off-limits. This willingness stemmed from a desire for authenticity, particularly for his daughters, Billy and Georgia. He wanted them to one day view the interview and see the full spectrum of who he was, not just their father but a complete man with flaws, triumphs, regrets, and unfiltered truths. Falchuk emphasized how rare such candor is, especially for actors accustomed to performing or promoting projects. Interviews often serve external purposes, advocacy, publicity, or role preparation, but this was different. Dane sought to strip away pretense, allowing his real self to emerge. The conversation covered his Hollywood journey, milestones in sobriety, the relentless progression of ALS, thoughts on death, and the centrality of family. Throughout, Dane's spirit shone, a blend of courage, acceptance of frailty, defiance against pity, and unwavering humor. Falchuk was particularly moved by this undefeatability. Dane hated the disease and felt anger toward it, yet he remained grateful for life itself. He refused to be defined by victimhood, instead approaching his reality with grace and defiance. The interview's emotional peak came in Dane's direct message to his daughters, recorded alone after Falchuk stepped away. He spoke of trying his best despite stumbles, urging them to live fully in the present, avoid dwelling on regrets or fears of the unknown, and face challenges with honesty, integrity, and resilience. He shared 4 key lessons from ALS: the importance of the now, fighting with dignity, inheriting strength, and cherishing connections. Ending with words of love and a tender goodnight, it served as a timeless farewell.